Isabel, and we're going to show you everything she's learned. The first thing we teach the dogs is that their name is a command, and that when we say their name, they need to pay attention and look up and make eye contact. Isabel, good girl. So just like that, I said her name, she should look up. Isabel, good girl. And then lots of praise when she looks up at you. Good girl. If she doesn't look at you, you can touch her. Isabel, good girl. Isabel, hey, good girl. Very good. And then lots of praise, but you don't want to repeat her name. And next thing we do is we teach the dogs a let's go command, which is our walking command. We say, Isabel, let's go. And she should walk on a loose leash at our left side. Good girl. Good job, Isabel. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good. When you come to a stop, she should sit next to you. That's handy when you're crossing the street, if you're meeting a neighbor and you don't want Isabel to go up and jump on the neighbor, you're meeting another dog, anything like that. Good girl. If she doesn't sit when you stop, just ask her, just say Isabel and sit, and just remind her she's not in that habit with you, so that you just need to get her in the habit of doing the same thing with you that she's done here with us. Good girl. Okay. Okay is our release. That means she can get up and move about. Let's go. Come on, Isabel. Good girl. That's a good girl. Isabel, sit. There's our sit. And you say, stay. That's a flat hand in front of the face, and that means she has to stay put where she is. Good girl, Isabel. When you're at home doing this, start out slowly. You don't want to walk too far away from her until you realize and she realizes that you're on the same page and that she needs to stay for you. The dogs will do things for people other than the trainer as long as you have the same expectations. Good girl. Lots of praise. We always want to tell her she's doing a really good job. Stay when she's doing the right thing. Good girl. Good stay, Isabel. Stay. You can get toys out. Stay. And if she moves, we say no or And that reminds her, oh, I made a mistake. It's telling her she made a mistake. Stay. And then you keep working the distraction. Stay. Sit. Good. Stay. Good girl. And this is a hard one. We really haven't thrown a lot of toys. I've had toys on the ground and kicked them around, but I haven't really thrown them. Good girl. And then praise her while she stays. Good girl, Isabel. Good girl. That's a good girl. That's a good job. Good job, Isabel. Good job, Isabel. Okay. And again, okay is our release, so she can get up. And then if you want, as a reward, she can play with the toy. I don't like that toy, huh? She said, I don't really think I like that toy. Whoops, watch out. Next thing we teach them is to lay down on command. And we start from the sit, so they're halfway down. Isabel, sit. Good, Isabel, down. And we just point down to the ground while we say down. Good job. And then lots of praise for laying down. Every time she does something correctly, lots and lots of praise. Good girl. And then stay. It's the same stay. Good girl. Good stay, Isabel. Good girl. Stay. And we recommend using downstays around the house. For instance, when you're watching TV. As a way to practice, you can put her on a downstay during commercials. You put her on the downstay, go to the kitchen, get a drink, come back. While you're eating a meal, put her dog bed near you. Put her on the downstay on her dog bed, and that way she's in the room with you. But she's not cruising the table or begging for food or, doing things like that. And just petting her is not a release, so you can go up and pet her, but that doesn't mean she should move. Stay. So you want to remind her that she's still on the stay. Good job. Good job, Isabel. Good job. Good. And then we'll say, okay. And she can get up. Good job. The next thing we do is come command. And we use the 20-foot long line. And you can buy one At the pet store, you can make your own. A lot of people just go to the Home Depot and you can buy some cotton clothesline and make one. But to do the come command, first we say her name so she gets attention back on us. Isabel, good, come. And then we say come. I'm using my hands as a target. Say, good, sit. And she should come up and sit in front. What do you think, huh? It's a funny toy, isn't it? It's a funny toy. And the whole way in, you want to praise her. So every step she takes towards you, you want to be telling her, Isabel, come. Good job, good girl. If she stops, say no or Good girl. Good, that's it. Sit, get her back on track. Good job. And then lots of praise when she comes. Good job. With that little hesitation, she thought, well, I might go back and pick my toy up. Just no jump. If she jumps, we say no or and then have her come up. She should sit for petting. And if she does jump on you, we call these jump handles. And it's where the mother dog would grab her and correct her. All you have to do is grab her jump handles, push her off of you. Your hands are already on her, and then you can praise her for the sit. Good girl. Let's do another come command. Well, now you like the toy, huh? Isabel, come! Hurry, good girl! Run, 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 run! Very good! Good job, Isabel! That's a good job. Good job. But always end the come command with a sit. That way you have her under control. Isabel, come! Hurry! Oh, good girl! That's it, perfect! I don't know, jumping. Sit. Thank you. Good job. That's it. Yeah, good job. Okay. Good job, Isabel. And we also do, you just, Sean, come over here. We also make them sit at open doors, and you'll want to take her home and do this at your doors. So she realizes she can't run out the doors. Isabel, sit. Good. Stay. So we teach them that stay. You're going to sit back about 4 or 5 feet from the door, and we can open the door and we can go in and out, and that doesn't mean you run out. Good job, Isabel.